Welcome to the DJ Insider Podcast, sponsored by Amplified Events.
It's the only podcast where we break down insider information from our weddings, experience, and advice from over 15 years in the wedding industry.
We're your hosts. I'm Mike Kane, owner of Amplified Events.
And I'm Joe Albomonte, the general manager of Amplified Events.
Let's get into it. Well, we are back.
We're back.
It's post-Thanksgiving, y'all.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes. I hope everyone had a wonderful and grateful time with their family and friends.
If you got engaged, let me tell you, we know an excellent DJ service.
But yeah, we had a pretty good Thanksgiving myself.
Yeah, tell me.
Dinner with my wife's family, dinner with my family and my mom and my buddy Chum. It was great.
Nice.
Good food, good tunes.
Local?
Good,
You have to travel at all?
Totally.
Or? Yeah.
Just chill. Chill. How about yourself?
It was nice, man. We had lunch, dinner at like 2:30, 2 p.m., whatever. And then we all went to our respective rooms and we didn't talk again.
Are you about the food on Thanksgiving or not really?
I hate it.
You hate not a big fan?
Dude, it's bad.
We don't even do turkey.
Even the best, and you could string me up for this, even the best Thanksgiving food is fucking terrible.
Yeah, garbage.
It's garbage. I hate it. You can't tell me stuffing's good. You'll never get me to tell you that stuffing is good.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It's not good.
It's not good.
We're all about the side. In my family, we're all about the sides.
Love mac and cheese?
Yeah, we do mac and cheese. We do usually two kinds. We do like two kinds of mashed potatoes, corn. Chum made this like a fucking fire cornbread casserole.
Ooh, nice.
It was so good.
See, sides are better. They sound better.
Yeah, we do a charcuterie. We have different meats and cheeses and like seasonal popcorns, and we do.
But
the whole
turkey
thing.
sucks.
Yeah, yeah. So it was
awesome.
Yeah, turkey sucks. It's totally huge waste of time, money, and energy. I'm not a big turkey guy. My family in Missouri for years we would do this like beef tenderloin.
Ooh, okay.
Like smoked, like just amazing, perfectly
Sounds
cooked,
way
and this just like amazing horseradish sauce. Like just imagine your own little prime ribs, like
Prime ribs for everybody.
just melt in your mouth beef. Like
That sounds incredible.
it's the move. But anyway, it was good.
Nice.
We did have
Do you have any weddings or anything?
we did have a wedding Saturday. Snowstorm, so it was like 2 feet of snow.
God. People, you got to stay inside. You got to stay on the dance floor. There's nowhere to go.
It feels that way, but unfortunately, it's Thanksgiving. Yeah, Mike and I were texting about the wedding. He's like, "What do you think the energy is going to be like?" And I go, "Well, in some ways, good because it's Barrel House, so like, it's always a great wedding there.
Good environment.
In some ways, it's great because like the couple, you could tell just by talking to them, they're like very in love. Like they want to party, they want to have fun. They picked great music, they have great taste. Like they're just a really cool couple.
Yeah.
The problem is they picked the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and I've done 5, 6, 7 of these weddings where it's the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and you think in your mind that this is going to go great.
It's going to be a great party.
Everybody, everyone's already off for the holidays. Like they're going to be at my wedding, and everyone's going to have fun. The problem with wedding energy and dancing is it requires some kind of a little built up energy to throw yourself into dancing. In my experience, most times I have weddings on a Saturday after Thanksgiving. The dance floor suffers, and it's not because of anything I'm doing. It's suffering, in my opinion, because people are socialed out. For sure. They usually do something Wednesday. They're off day Thursday. They're usually Friday.
Black Friday.
They're
maybe
shopping.
Up early. Yeah.
And then we're going to have a wedding Saturday, and like we don't have all the rage that's built up in somebody from working a full week. They want to let out some energy and some steam on the dance floor and drinking and partying and singing. That's all gone. It's all been dissipated. And so when you get to Saturday, everybody wants to like...
Their social batteries burnt out.
That's
it. We traveled. We met with our family that for some people, like that's a bigger task than just like seeing your family. Like that's like a whole emotional thing, right? So you're draining them from that. And now you're going to a wedding where it's like, now I'm drained because it's like, I need to worry about like what I look like and maybe what I'm eating the day before. Am I going to fit in this? Am I going to fit in that? Like now it's also like I'm at this wedding and it's like, fuck, I got to see my family again in a month. And it's like the holidays are not. It's like we just saw him. Yes, now I'm seeing him today, and it's like now I'll see. It's Grandma's birthday next week. We got a party next week, and then it's also Christmas in 3 weeks, and it's too much. It's like too much. It's too much interaction, and
in my opinion, most of the guests are sleepy.
They're tired,
sleepy, and grumpy.
Yeah.
Like they've been traveling. They've been not in beds that are theirs. They haven't been getting good sleep. They've been spending a bunch of money.
They drove from Texas and crashed their car. Like they're not in a good fucking mood.
Dude, that was wild. So
it's like, how do you go about the rest of the wedding and have a good party after now I'm worried about how the fuck do I get back to Texas? I just crashed my car into a brick wall because it's icy in Indiana. Can I leave Indiana? When does that
So what you're talking about, what we were talking about before we started recording was like that Steve from Region was the photographer, and he was telling me couple, they rented this beautiful Airbnb on the lake, like literally on the lake. And so he took an Uber out there, and the Uber was having trouble getting up the drive because it's just so much snow and ice. He just couldn't do it. So he jumps out, get his equipment, no problem. But I guess someone else arrived in a truck, and then they were going down, and they couldn't stop the truck. And it slid into a brick wall and crashed, like on the wedding. And then I guess a lot of the guests weren't able to show because of the weather on the wedding. It was terrible. I felt bad because the couple was super sweet. So we tried to find fun ways to make it fun for them. We did some sing-alongs with the groomsmen. We did a real fun last song with the bride and groom. In my opinion, it was an 8. It was a great wedding. The couple's clearly in love. Just the weather and the timing was off. But it wasn't anything they did. Like, it was beautiful. They did their own vows.
Did was what you had. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
they
what
had
we
a
talked
French
about
Miriam,
last week
like-
as well. I mean, do what you
Excellent,
can.
just beautifully decorated. The food was great.
And you did what
stuff.
you could to save it too. It's like I did some Christmas stuff. I did what I could.
They had one woman there she was I guess she said she used to bartend, but she kept wanting the mic, and I checked with the bride and groom, and the bride said yes. I was like, okay. But she was just like, let's go, people. Like, she was trying to get everybody going.
Yeah.
Stop your grinning, drop your linen. Like,
God.
She said that like 6 times. She was clearly intoxicated. She was just,
We get it.
she was trying to get some energy and get people partying. It was just her and one other friend. They did most of the dancing during that section of the night. It was fine. I tried to prevent it. Like, you sure you want me to give him the mic? Yep, it's okay.
Yeah, that's something that we try and do a lot is like try and guide the night like that. And
You ever had a wild story like that where someone tries to kind of take over
dude,
at your weddings?
yes. So literally the first wedding of the season this year. I cannot believe we're talking about it right now. Like the first wedding of the season this year.
So like January?
Yes,
yeah.
yes, like January of 25. So the couple were on the phone. It's great, and then at the end they're like, actually, we have this really good friend. Like he loves emceeing, and he said it would mean a lot to him, like if he could do it. Like he wants to MC our introductions and like everything before dinner and yada yada. That's fine, I like to do that. That's like the big part of my job that I like to do is the emceeing and doing the intros.
It's where you can infuse personality.
The intros is where people get to see me and I get to make some noise for them. And it's fine. You want to do that part? That's okay.
Had this person had any training? Did they just said?
I don't know.
It's just a friend who wants the mic?
Just a family friend that told them that he could do it and swore by it. And so we get to intros and he butchers it, man. Like I line them up for him and he calls out the bride and groom first. And I try and explain to them over the phone, like, I would love to do it. Totally cool if you want them to do it. But like, whatever. Like, it's fine. So he messes that up and then he sends them back and then he calls out the couple and then he calls out the bridal party and then he calls out the couple.
Just kidding, everybody.
Actually,
Reset.
go fuck yourself. You go back there. You go back there right now. So they go back and he butchers it. And he's supposed to also do, and like no one's clapping. Like people, it's awkward. It's quiet. They don't really know how to respond.
What's going on?
What is going on? This DJ was just fine. And I made a point to like, ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for the person who's going to be introducing your bridal party. Them, like I made sure, like it's not me. It is not me, guys. And he just butchers it, and I forget. I think I'm working with Jeff. He's assisting me, and I'm like, Jeff, go grab his fucking mic. Go grab his microphone right now. Go grab it now before he can do father, daughter, mother, son, all the dances, the special dances, and all. Do not let him do that. Give me the microphone. I'm going to take over.
Yeah. I got it. It's all right, man. I got it.
Great job, bro. I'm going to take over.
Nice. You nailed crushed it, bro.
You crushed it, dude.
Go take a nap, dude.
Oh,
Hit
so
the
that
shower.
was it. You can only sway someone somewhat, or like try and tell a couple.
It's hard.
Right, because it's their vision. I want to do their vision, and
That's
if
right.
your best friend is going to do the intros and that's your vision, I'm happy to let them do that.
Yeah.
But when it's butchered and everybody's looking at me like, what the fuck's going on? It's like,
Yeah.
there's nothing I can...
I call it's not going to go the way you think.
Yeah.
You know, if you hired us because we do this all the time, we get it and we see it and we know like how these things, you know, we know the crowd's not going to love that.
They're not going to love
They're not going to love that. And generally, there are people who really know what they're doing. They're also pros.
Yeah.
Because I've had people that are like, oh, I mix, I DJ. You know, I'm like, okay. I've had grooms. They're like, I was like, sure, you want to jump on the board?
Hop
I've
on.
had that. No problem.
Same.
But yeah, a lot of times it just does not go the way people think. And they like, oh, yeah. This sounds like I want to do this fun thing. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay.
What do you want to do?
Let's do it. We're in. I'll do it. If you want it, you're the paying customer. I try my best to just carefully steer people in the way that I think. And I usually would just say like, hey, I'm concerned this is going to happen because in the past, when they've done that kind of thing, this is what happens. You know,
Funny little side story is that having someone at the wedding that is also a DJ or whatever. On top of that, I have done one of my best friend's weddings that he used to be one of your DJs. So he knows our library. So I didn't DJ his wedding. I DJ'd his best friend's wedding from like their recommendation. They got us and we did their wedding. I let him hop on the board and he knows our library because of like some of the music that we've shared. Instantly goes to like Low Is Gone, this remix. Everybody goes crazy for it, but it's a premix of Get Low, and Yeah. And it's just such a good mix. I'm like, you bastard. You took away 3 fire songs from me and you knew it. You knew you were going to
took them off the table.
But he knew the playlist and like he knew what the crowd wanted too. So like it worked. It sucked that he took those songs from me. But like there are times where it really does work. And like the couple, and if they know that person's a DJ, like they really got a kick out of seeing him up there, like for 2 songs.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, oh, Stefan's
It's a
up
moment.
there. Yeah.
It's a memory. It's a moment. It's cool. That's what they're going for. It's like a 2-3 song kind of thing.
Exactly. So it was really cool. It's like, you bastard, you know our playlist. You know the library. I can't win.
A lot of club DJs, you know, they do sets. Like they'll do an hour or whatever, and they have their set. And they'll open and close. And some of them, their own songs, and some of them, they'll be like actual other songs, but remixes. Mm-hmm. And a lot of DJs online will be joking. I'm in a lot of DJ forums. But there's always that like memes of like when the DJ who's playing before you and their closing song is your opening song. And you're like, no. Like that's why you should talk and sync up, you know, make sure that you're not like playing someone's songs
that is hilarious
because it's just like you and or most of their set is your set, you know, kind of thing. Like they're literally taking songs off the table.
Reminder,
I've done that before.
If ever doing a DJ set with another DJ, always go first. Always go first.
I've DJed for other DJs too, and it's just like, oh, that's real early to play that song, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, you know, or they're like, oh, it's like. No, they're like, I wanted to play that one, you know, that kind of.
No, how dare you take Fireball from me?
Oh, no, come on.
Come on, dude.
But yeah, like, it's wild when we're doing this work and then people are like, yeah, like, no, like, I understand I hired you, but like, you know, like, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And have you had any other scenarios where, like, they wanted something, it's not going to go the way you think, and you're trying your best to, like, explain it to them in a way without insulting their taste. They have a vision in their mind. It's very clear usually. Mm-hmm. In my experience, it's usually something I have seen or done before. It's rarely something brand new I've never seen or done before.
Yeah.
But I always like that when they do that, and I always like to, like, okay, well, how can we do this in a unique way that makes it special still, but it doesn't detract from the main goal of the event? Yeah. People forget the goal. And so then they're like, oh, yeah, my cousin, he wants to get on the mic. I go, well, is your cousin, is he an MC? Is he a DJ? Like, no, he just likes to talk. It's like, well, in my experience, when people who have no kind of formal training, no experience being on the mic, they will say way more than they need to, for way longer than they need to. Yeah. And if your crowd is listening to that, they're gonna lose interest. They're gonna get annoyed. I guarantee is your cousin a professional comedian? Like, is he really funny and entertaining? Can he hold attention for a long time?
A good speaker knows when to bail. Like when to bail on the mic. Like, okay, guys, that's enough, and end it there. But so many people don't.
Dude.
So many speeches go on way too long, or they ramble and just like repeat the same thing over because they're rambling and they're nervous, and I get it.
Yeah.
Just have some key points. Keep your thing less than 5 minutes and get through it. But
people
what was the first thing you were asking? You started to ask a question.
They don't read the room, but basically what I'm getting at is that, like, it's not going to go the way you think. And sometimes it's like, honestly, it's not a bad thing, but I see a lot of like couples where they front load and they do, I want to do a formal introduction. I want to do cake cutting. Great. I want to do toasts. Great. Then I want to do like a first dance, like before dinner. Or then I want to do like a shoe game, and then I want to do the anniversary. Like, it's like, okay, let's just split some of that up.
Space some of this out. Maybe let's do one at the end of dinner, one at the start. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely. I'm trying to think of. Tell me more if you have specific examples.
No, it's usually that kind of a thing, or it's like we have 8 speeches, you know, and I'm like, have these people prepared their speech? Have they practiced it? Is this just they're winging it, you know? And I go, just like, that's a lot of speeches. And like that will eat into your dinner time, which will eat into your dance floor time, which will also kill energy from the guests, because when they're sitting and listening to 8 speeches, it's draining.
Absolutely.
Because usually people aren't great at giving speeches, meaning that they're not including the guests in it. It's just it's a personal thing about this person and your memories of them, and you're not using things that people can connect with emotionally, like an emotional through line with the speech. And it's not short and sweet. It's like a story that led to nowhere with an inside joke that nobody got,
several,
and then something that's really offensive or weird or alienating, and people are confused and bored and tired.
And then other people in the back like start to talk, and then you feel the wave of people start to talk really loud. Like it starts at the back of the room, like one table starts talking because they're zoning out on this speech, and then the next table starts and then it's so loud.
Yeah.
And then there's that awkward like, shh, everybody, like, yeah. Come on, guys, just get. But there was this one time, we're just like talking about trying to guide couples in the right direction. There was this one time where I was in 4 different spots. So ceremony was here, ceremony was in this other room, cocktail was outside, and then like main dance floor was also outside on a different spot. So they wanted my main dance floor set up here on the concrete pad where we're going to be dancing. Turntables there. But they also wanted introductions inside, first dances inside, everything else inside off of like the one speaker. Same thing with introductions. And I tried so hard to let them know, like, since we're doing not off the turntables and we're doing it off of like a phone, like doing it off of just a computer or whatever, just syncing it up this way, that if we were to go like couple by couple, like you want this song for this couple, this song for this couple, this song for this couple, and whatever, with specific cues, like it is going to be choppy. Like, because now I'm now off a phone. I'm not doing this on Serato. I'm not going up and down on a board. They
need a full other DJ setup.
You need a full other DJ setup if you want this done properly. And I could have done that, and we could have done more equipment, and we would have charged them for it. We could have charged them for that. We didn't. That's definitely something I would do moving forward. Is like, if we're gonna do that, like I need another mix. I need another controller. I need another DJ controller, or it's just not possible because they ended up doing. They want this song, and it wasn't even like this song per this couple. It was this song for this couple. They wanted between 36 and 41. They wanted these 5 seconds in the middle of this. So it's not even like I could switch over to the next song and like Michael and Brett or whatever, and then hit the next song.
I throw my
and then it's the beginning bit, and then you go to the next song. No, they were specific cues individually within each song per couple, and I'm doing it off a phone without turntables. And I tried explaining that it's not gonna go well. I will try my best to make it the least choppy as it can be, but with what you're giving me, this is going to be difficult. And it was weird, and they were very insistent. It was awful.
Didn't go well?
No.
Didn't go the way they thought?
No, it did not. It was fine, like, for what it was, but I didn't have a good time.
Yeah. This is how a lot of times, too, that, like, we're mobile DJs. So it's not like we own the venue. It's not like we're there. Sometimes we are there all the time. Sure. But it's like we are bringing this equipment that day. We're setting it up and we're performing. And so it has to be light and small and movable. Or we have to have trucks and semis and lots of stuff, And if you're doing a huge performance, it's going to be a lot more expensive, a lot more work, a lot more equipment. We try to keep the cost down, keep the equipment beautiful and working, and provide everything we need. But there's always trade-offs in that. And so certain venues where you have 4 or 5 setups, where you have to have main setup here, other setup here, other setup here, you're going to have to do the thing in the ceremony room and then move the speaker and set up. And there's always time, or bring additional equipment, which will be additional costs and additional space you probably don't have in your car, your van, your truck, or whatever. Mm-hmm. And this is a thing that a lot of couples don't understand about. We are mobile DJs. We are coming, you are paying us to show up at a venue that we don't live at, and setting up to perform a professional sound quality thing, to do a performance in that space. And there's limits because, when you go see a Broadway show or you see a professional concert, like, they've had all week to sound check or months to sound check.
And if they need more speaker
and lighting and
get more,
everything has been professionally installed and sound check, and they can make it sound perfect and amazing. We are doing that on the fly as quickly as we can, because the nature of the service demands that of us. So we're pretty good at it. And I would say we're great at it, given the parameters of it. Yeah. But eventually, push comes to shove, where we can only do so much with the equipment we have, with how much space I have in my car, with how much you're willing to pay for our service. What you're asking for is we need more equipment, more people, more time to do this the right way. And every DJ who does this for a living understands that, like, the mobile aspect, there's always limits as to what you can actually accomplish given the amount of space, the time, and what they're expecting.
And that's it. It's doing it the right way. It's like, sure, I did the intros on the phone, and it whatever. But, like,
we don't like to do it that way.
No, but to do things up to our standard and to our quality, like, I needed more equipment that day.
The customer didn't want 2 DJ setups. We would have charged them for that.
Exactly.
And we would have had to bring another DJ. We had to charge them for that. Like, it's more time, more money, more energy, more equipment, simply because you picked a venue that had 4 spots, that, like, you had to do multiple spots of, and, like, there's limits. It's just, so we do the best we can. But what usually...
There's also a huge dance floor inside. A huge fucking dance floor that we did first dance, mother, son, and father, daughter on. And then after, I was like, and now we're going to go outside and dance. Like, we could have just danced in here.
Yeah.
Why am I... Anyway.
because they had a vision in their mind. They wanted people dancing outside.
And then you did it. And
even
I get that.
Even if one time I had one of these where the dance floor is outside and it's mid-October and it was freezing cold. And I told the couple, I go, look, it's pretty cold. I don't think people will dance. In my experience, they're not going to dance. It's too cold. Yeah. We should probably bring it inside. And they're like, no, we want to be outside. I'm like, okay, if you want that, I'll do it. But I got to tell you, in my experience, people aren't going to dance. We go outside for the parent dances. Literally, the groom is, like, shivering. And they come up to immediately after. They're like, we wanted to be inside.
And it's like, okay.
And I go, okay, well, now I need 20 to 30 minutes to move my setup inside. Which, when I was setting up, if you just listened to me, we could have been inside the whole time.
We could have just started in here.
So I go, I got to make an announcement. Hey, everybody, it's too cold. We're going to be dancing inside. Give me a minute. I'm going to move inside, and we'll get the party started. Sure enough, party went great rest of the night, but there was a 15, 20-minute. Yeah, if they just listened to me, but it's not going to go the way you think.
It really, that's it.
And I'm not trying to be rude. I was very respectful and kind. Of course, they had that little humbling moment where, oh my God, the DJ was right.
Oh, we should have listened to
Oh
Mike.
my God. Oh my God, the DJ was right.
Oh,
it's almost
yeah.
like he does this every weekend. He's
Every
been to this
weekend
venue tons of
for
times.
years.
And he's done a lot of cold weddings.
And knows what it's like in October outside.
And understands how hard it is to get people dancing regardless of the weather.
It snowed on Halloween before around here. What the fuck are you doing?
Well, I
Why do you
don't
want
know.
to do this outside?
Because they're so committed to their vision that they can't see the reality. And honestly, you got to be a little delusional to get married.
Absolutely. I support it.
You're basically like risking.
support the delusion.
You're risking half your stuff, because you trust this person.
Risk it all. I'll sign this piece of paper. Here.
You got to be a little delusional. But honestly, it's you just okay. I'm glad to do it. Glad to help.
Yeah.
I never shame people. I never tell them their ideas are stupid, even if I think that, because I don't. I honestly who am I to
just
say?
going to tell you the best way to do it.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not going to tell you it's dumb.
That's right. Who am I to say what's dumb?
Because they're not. Like, I've seen all these things that are dumb, go really well. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen Shoe Game go
Yes.
great. I've seen it
Yes.
going great.
It's a moment. It's like a little memory moment.
It's just that's 1 out of every 20 times.
Yes.
And that it's like if you're planning too much, it's like feng shui when you're planning a room. It's like you can't clutter up.
No.
Like before dinner too much. You can't clutter up. It's really planning a wedding.
You got to have a well-furnished room or a hoarder's room where you can't even get in it because there's
Exactly.
too much furniture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're going to have to take your picks. You're going to have to cut some things out, let some things go.
And that's good.
It's
Trim the fat. Cut out the stuff that doesn't really matter. Prioritize the stuff that does. To me, that's the best weddings. The ones who really get it. The couples who really get it, they're like, we're in love. We're excited. It's going to be great.
Oh my God. I did this one. I don't know if I've talked about it yet on here. Couple was so in love. Allure on the Lake.
I like this.
They wouldn't let anything harm their day.
Dude.
I'm going to set this up like a movie.
Yes.
We come in. Beautiful introductions. Bridal party comes in. Everyone is having a grand old time. It's a big U-shape head table at Allure on the Lake. Most people I've ever seen. Like the biggest setup I've ever seen at Allure. 300 plus people. It was nuts.
Packed room.
Packed room. We come in. Intros are great. Couple comes in. Everybody's cheering. It's beautiful. It's a moment. They're about to slice their cake. And the fucking head table collapses. Dude,
No.
here's the U. This whole right table here of the U. Legs out underneath him like a dog splooting in the sand. Just table crashes down. All the candles with the little, it's like the little water discs with the candle, with the fire over water things. All fall to the ground. Glass shatters everywhere. Water goes everywhere. All this to say the couple didn't give a shit.
They were cutting their cake when this happened?
They were about to slice their cake and they turned and they saw this thing go and they giggled. It got fixed within 10, 15 minutes. The staff fixed it, got the table up, ready to go. Dinner was on time. Everything was still on time. We absolutely crushed it.
Tables.
The couple was taking pictures with the collapsed table. Look at this guy.
They made it a fun memory.
Yes.
Yeah.
They did not let it ruin their day.
It's like, who could have planned for that?
And that's the thing.
A table doesn't table anymore.
They just, you can only plan for so much, but you have to let some things go. It was set up beautifully. The table fell. That's nobody's fault.
Yeah.
That's just I've never seen that happen. Out of all the weddings I've ever done,
I
I've
haven't
never seen
either.
that
That's
happen.
a table can't table. I've seen
table
people
can't
knock
table. I
tables
forgot how
over.
to table.
Drunks knock tables over.
Yeah, but no one touched
people lean
it.
against something.
Nobody touched it. It just fell. It got just as excited as everybody in the room.
Dude, that's
and it
cool.
decided to not.
What a unique thing.
Right.
At our wedding, tables don't table.
They just don't table. And they had a great time, dude. They didn't care. That was the right type of couple. They
just embrace.
embrace the chaos.
I love that. That's cool. That's the move, right? It's like, we've already paid. The food is here. The drinks are here. My family and friends are here. The music's going. Let's party. Let's have fun. And whatever's going to happen is going to be part of it.
We already did the planning. Today is going to happen one way or another.
Yes. There's going to be things that are off plan, but it doesn't matter. Our plan is to have fun with our family and friends, to make memories. And now that's a unique memory they have, which is a story.
Yeah.
which is funny
Definitely
and cool
did.
and really cool how they handled it. They didn't let it ruin it.
Because I've worked with some couples where like small things have gone wrong and they've let it ruin their day.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So something like that and just letting it go, like they set the tone for like, we're here to just have a good time.
I've had where like they forgot, the
party.
transportation forgot to pick them up.
Day's ruined.
They had to get cars, but like literally everybody was in a bad mood the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Or like just because you had to drive yourself, like that's obviously upsetting. They should pay you back, for you not fulfilling the transportation service that you're paying for. But like, come on, like
It's
maybe
not
we
that-
started 5 or 10 minutes late
In the
because
grand
everyone,
scheme of things, like, is it that big of a deal?
everything else went well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it too. It's like when 95% of things go well, you dwell on the 5, that's on you.
Yeah.
Unless it was something major, like that. Maybe just like have a good time.
I mean, major is someone dying. Major is the venue burning down. Like major, major is like it drastically impacts. I had a windstorm come in and rainstorm, like take out my laptop and just like flood my equipment.
Yeah.
The power goes out. That's a major thing.
issue. Yeah.
That's a major issue.
That is a major issue.
So, but table not tabling.
Table not table.
That's wild.
I know.
That's
I know.
crazy.
I thought it was crazy.
Great story. Great story.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, guys, I don't have too much else. You got
That's
more?
it for me. Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much. Happy holidays.
Yes,
If we
happy
don't see
holidays,
you.
and we'll see you at your wedding.